of cases of public servants who may be experiencing issues and challenges with mental health. And why are we doing this intervention? We are doing this intervention because we have realized that there are increasing cases of mental illness in public service. We have several cases or many cases of people with problems of drug abuse, alcohol, some members of staff who are depressed. And this happened so much even after COVID-19, when we asked people to work from home, and many people started suffering isolation and loneliness. And the end result of that was that many of them were depressed. So this is an intervention in itself, because we are going to train them on essential counseling skills, life skills, mentorship, early detection, so that they can become of help to their colleagues. So basically this is why we are here. As you all know, mental health is a global challenge. The statistics that we read there from WTO is that you have over close to 1 million people globally who kill themselves through suicide because of depression, and several others who are abusing drug and etc. About 264 million people globally with one form or other of mental health. So governments have to step in and intervene, and the government through the State Department of Public Service is doing exactly that. Police officers, probably I'm not the best person to answer that, but we have also trained some of people in the police force on these counseling skills, and I also know they have a unit that is doing the same. When the recently vetted IG was talking, he spoke to this issue of mental health, and he said he's going to focus on the mental health of the uniformed forces, which is welcome. The same counseling skills, early detection, and also improving the working conditions where they are working. We do not have the numbers right now, because we take reports from the ministries, but we have enough. We have enough of them. Yeah, we have a good number of public servants who are one form or another. Remember, it is a whole range. It's a whole range. Either you are drinking too much, or you have drug issues, you are coming to work late, you are depressed, you have anxiety. All these, we identify them as mental health. You are showing signs of isolation, you are non-communicative. So it is, and by the way, each one of us could be suffering one form or another, even as we are standing here, all of us. Yeah, so this is why we are doing this. Across the ministries, we've already trained 302 mental health champions. Now this is another cohort of 30, and we progressively continue to train them. We have given them a tool which they will use for detecting this mental health and a reporting tool. So we are hoping progressively we'll see the public service improve in the area of mental health. Yes, I myself have experienced that, because earlier on in 2019-2020, we started the program on improving the public service through succession management. That program including redistributing staff and transferring people who had been in state departments for 4 years and above. And after we did that big program, we got so many requests on basis of to rescind our decision, because people had issues from the stations that they were working in. People don't want to move because where they are, that is where their medical services are. Some have sick parents. So we got a lot of requests for repealing that decision. And then it occurred to us that as we are implementing policy, policy is a document. A rule is a rule. It does not speak to anything. It's just a rule. A regulation is just a regulation. We thought as we implement public service rules, policies and regulations, we are implementing them on people, not on objects. Like we said, people, not objects. These are people with emotions. These are people facing certain issues in life, and therefore is to implement these rules with a human heart. Where somebody is unwell, or they have family people who are unwell, and they have been at station for 10 years, allow them to stay, because if you move them, then they become worse. There could be a suicide case. So it is just implementing public service policies with dignity and with sensitivity to what people are going through.
They are not here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it is not one of those courses that you just walk in and go out. We don't also give certificate if you have not met all those qualifications. And the standards that the school expects have been adhered to, because again we are producing mental health champions that are going to nurture people, not objects. And we are very careful about that. So we are really proud, madam, for this group, because we are at a level whereby Kenya Mental Health Action Plan dictates that we need to establish wellness programs in our workplace. And it is as if you knew, because right now these are the officers that will be driving these wellness programs. And we are very proud because we are already ready. We have a number in the office, in the service, and since they work very close with us, we are going to make that team that is going to ensure that the wellness programs in the service, they are of high quality. And we know our boundaries, what the mental health champion needs to do and what the counselor needs to do. So these are our brothers and sisters.